For years, goldfish have been relegated to the bottom of the intelligence ladder. We've laughed at the idea that their memories last a mere 3 seconds. Imagine their world, a constant reset button, each moment brand new, devoid of past experiences. A lonely existence, wouldn't you say? This notion, however, is far from the truth. Goldfish, as it turns out, are far more clever than we give them credit for. The 3-second memory myth is just that, a myth. It's time we dispel this harmful misconception and acknowledge the cognitive abilities of these often underestimated creatures. Just because an animal doesn't possess a complex language system like ours doesn't mean it lacks the capacity for thought, memory, and even emotion. The truth is, goldfish possess remarkable memories capable of spanning weeks, months, even years. This isn't just some fishy tale, it's backed by scientific evidence. Researchers around the world have dedicated years to studying goldfish cognition, and their findings are astounding. Let's dive into the fascinating world of goldfish intelligence and uncover the truth about these amazing creatures. Where did this idea of goldfish as amnesiac beings even come from? Tracing the origins of the myth proves difficult. Some speculate it arose from casual observations of goldfish behavior in tanks, their seemingly endless circling interpreted as forgetfulness. Others point to the myth's convenience, a justification for keeping these intelligent animals in confined, unstimulating environments. The myth's spread is easily traced through popular culture. Jokes, cartoons, even movies perpetuate the idea of goldfish as forgetful beings. These portrayals, while often meant to be humorous, contribute to a harmful misunderstanding of these complex creatures. However, as with many long-held beliefs, science often reveals a different story. The persistence of this myth highlights a larger issue, our tendency to underestimate the intelligence of animals, particularly those different from ourselves. It's easy to dismiss what we don't understand, to project our own limited perspectives onto the natural world. But the truth, as we'll see, is far more interesting. Goldfish, despite their seemingly simple lives, possess a surprising capacity for learning, remembering, and navigating their watery world. Scientists have conducted numerous studies over the years, meticulously designed to test the limits of goldfish memory. These experiments, often involving mazes, food rewards, and visual cues, have shattered the myth of the 3-second memory. In controlled environments, goldfish have demonstrated remarkable cognitive abilities, proving that their memories are far more sophisticated than we once believed. One study, for instance, trained goldfish to associate a specific sound with feeding time. The fish quickly learned that when the sound played, food would follow. Astonishingly, even after months of not hearing the sound, the goldfish would still flock to the feeding area upon hearing it again, demonstrating a remarkable capacity for long-term memory. Another experiment involved training goldfish to navigate a simple maze. The fish were rewarded with food upon successfully reaching the end. Not only did the goldfish learn the maze, but they also remembered the route weeks later, showcasing their spatial memory and problem-solving skills. These studies, along with many others, paint a clear picture. Goldfish are not simple automatons, but thinking, remembering individuals. Their memories are not fleeting glimpses, but lasting impressions, shaped by experiences and capable of guiding their future actions. One of the most fascinating aspects of goldfish intelligence is their capacity for associative learning, also known as conditioning. Just like Pavlov's famous dogs, goldfish can learn to associate a specific stimulus, like a sound or light, with a particular outcome such as receiving food. This type of learning is crucial for survival in the wild, allowing animals to adapt to their environment and predict future events. In one study, researchers trained goldfish to push a lever to receive a food reward. The fish quickly learned to associate the lever with food and would repeatedly press it to get their treat. This simple experiment demonstrates the remarkable cognitive flexibility of goldfish, their ability to learn new behaviors and adapt to changing circumstances. Moreover, goldfish have shown the ability to remember these learned associations for extended periods. In some studies, fish were able to recall the lever-food association even after several months, highlighting the impressive duration of their memory. These findings challenge the notion of goldfish as simple, forgetful creatures, revealing a capacity for learning and remembering that rivals that of many other vertebrates. Section 5. Swimming through mazes, spatial memory in goldfish. Navigating a complex, ever-changing underwater world requires a keen sense of spatial awareness and memory. Goldfish, despite their small size and seemingly limited environment, possess an impressive spatial memory, allowing them to map out their surroundings and remember important locations. This ability is crucial for finding food, avoiding predators, and navigating back to safe havens. In laboratory settings, goldfish have repeatedly demonstrated their spatial memory prowess. One common experiment involves training goldfish to navigate mazes of varying complexity. The fish are typically rewarded with food upon successfully reaching the end of the maze. Interestingly, goldfish can learn to navigate these mazes with remarkable speed and accuracy. Even more impressive is their ability to remember the maze layout over time. Studies have shown that goldfish can recall the correct path through a maze even after weeks or months have passed since their initial training. This long-term spatial memory is a testament to the complexity of their cognitive abilities. Their ability to create mental maps of their environment, remembering routes and landmarks, speaks volumes about their intelligence. Section 6. More than just a pretty scale recognizing patterns and people. Goldfish are not simply mindless automatons responding only to basic stimuli. They can differentiate between shapes, colors, even human faces. This ability to recognize and remember complex visual patterns further underscores their impressive cognitive capacity. Research has shown that goldfish can be trained to distinguish between different shapes, such as circles and squares, or even more complex patterns. They can learn to associate these patterns with food rewards or other positive outcomes. This ability to recognize and remember visual cues is essential for their survival in the wild, helping them to identify potential food sources, mates, and rivals. Astonishingly, goldfish can even recognize individual human faces. In one study, goldfish were trained to associate a particular face with feeding time. The fish were shown different faces but only received food when the trained face appeared. Remarkably, the goldfish learned to identify the correct face and would swim towards it in anticipation of food, even when presented with new faces they had never seen before. This ability to differentiate between human faces, a task considered complex even for some mammals, highlights the remarkable cognitive sophistication of goldfish. Section 7. A world of wonder. The importance of animal intelligence. The debunking of the goldfish memory myth serves as a potent reminder. We share our planet with a multitude of creatures possessing diverse forms of intelligence. Recognizing and appreciating animal intelligence is not just an academic exercise. It has profound implications for how we treat and interact with the other living beings that inhabit our planet. Understanding that animals like goldfish, often dismissed as simple or insignificant, possess complex cognitive abilities fosters empathy and respect for all living things. It challenges us to reconsider our place in the web of life, recognizing that we are not the sole proprietors of intelligence on this planet. Furthermore, acknowledging animal intelligence can lead to more ethical and humane treatment of animals in our care. Knowing that goldfish have long-term memories and can experience a range of emotions should give us pause before relegating them to small, barren bowls. It's a call to provide them with enriched environments that allow them to thrive, not just survive. At Section 8, Beyond the Fishbowl Implications for Animal Care. The discovery of sophisticated memory capabilities in goldfish has far-reaching implications for animal welfare. It challenges the status quo of keeping these intelligent creatures in small, unstimulating environments. Just like any other animal, goldfish deserve to live in environments that cater to their cognitive and social needs. Imagine being confined to a small, featureless room with no mental stimulation or social interaction. That's the reality for many pet goldfish. Their impressive memory capacity suggests they need enriched environments with ample space to swim, explore, and interact. This new understanding of goldfish intelligence calls for a re-evaluation of how we care for these animals. It's time to move beyond the cramped bowls and provide them with spacious tanks, stimulating decorations, and opportunities for social interaction. Enriching their environment not only improves their quality of life, but also allows their remarkable cognitive abilities to truly flourish. Section 9. Reflecting on ourselves, why we underestimate animals. The pervasiveness of the goldfish memory myth reveals a deeper truth about human nature, our tendency to underestimate other animals, especially those that seem different from us. We often project our own limited perspectives onto the natural world, assuming that our way of thinking and experiencing the world is the only way. Perhaps our own short attention spans in our fast-paced world make it difficult to fathom the long-term memory of a goldfish, or maybe it's easier to dismiss their intelligence than to confront the ethical implications of keeping such complex creatures in captivity. Whatever the reason, the goldfish memory myth serves as a potent reminder of our own biases and the need for humility in the face of the natural world's wonders. By opening our minds to the possibility of intelligence in unexpected places, we not only gain a deeper appreciation for the diversity of life on Earth, but also challenge our own preconceived notions about intelligence itself. The goldfish, with its remarkable memory, reminds us that wonder and complexity can be found in the most unassuming of creatures, urging us to approach the natural world with curiosity, respect, and a willingness to be amazed.